Hey guys, so I have 3 more charm reviews and let's get started with the first one. First one is from Rubber Ducky Charms on YouTube, and again, everyone's links will be in the down bar. Letter, she said that she's only been doing charms for a year and only YouTube for a month, so you guys should check out her channel and give her some support. She sent me this little baggie of extras, which was so sweet. So inside there are just 3 little eraser canes, there's a little resin piece with a beach ball, it looks like, and then there are some eye pins, and then there are also these 2 really cute sundae cups that I will definitely use. All of her charms came in these adorable Hello Kitty baggies that I had to keep because they are just so cute. And now I will review her charms. This is this little adorable cotton candy charm, and the cotton candy itself is very, very realistic. You also did a nice job packaging it. I think maybe you could tie your bow a little tighter so you can see the bow a little better. That would just make it even more cute, and your eye pin is staying in nicely, but you do have a lot of glue overflowing, which doesn't make it look as realistic, so if you could just focus on keeping the glue to a minimum, and then your charm would be perfect. Next is this plate of 2 Mickey Mouse waffles, and she said in her note that these are cake batter kind, and they are really cute. You did a great job, especially on making the plate, which it looks very, very nice. One thing I would suggest is to make the cake batter colors of whatever, I don't know what you call them, the little colors in the waffles a little smaller so it would look a little bit more realistic. And also you glued together these 2 and you have a big dollop of glue there, so you can instead use a teeny tiny dollop of glue or TLS or something like that, or you could just try to stick them together and they probably will not fall off. Also, your eye pen is in nice and well. Next, she made this squishy bun eclair, and it actually is kind of squishy because she used a mold putty, which actually is kind of squishy, but then it does dry up, so it's not that squishy. But I did like that you tried to make it a squishy that's very unique and very cute. Your face looks nice. One thing I would suggest is the shading. On the bottom it's very, very dark, but then on the sides it's not very dark at all. I think you should try to make it one uniform color so that it looks more realistic. She made this 2 stacked MoMosCafes on a cupcake, and it is very cute. You did a nice job. I really like the color of the blue, and the MoMosCafes are very, very adorable. I think you should just try to smooth out your clay a little bit, because as you can see right here, you kind of tried to push the 2 pieces of clay together, and that kind of messed up the cupcake a little bit. So it's very easy. If you're worried about your charms falling off, like your MoMosCafes falling off the cupcake, you could just buy TLS or Bacon Bond. That is what it is for. Bacon Bond is for sticking the pieces of clay together so that they do not fall off, and then you don't have to worry about mixing the clay together because that will just kind of take off the effect. Lastly, she sent me this little red sundae, and it's very cute. I like how you did it. The glitter inside makes an even better effect. The one thing I suggest is this piece right here, this little jewel, is very, very pokey, so it kind of hurts if you touch it, and if someone would to buy this and they might accidentally touch themselves or cut themselves on this, so you might want to use a piece that's a little less sharp, but it is very cute. So thank you for sending me your charms. The next review is for a YouTuber, and her username is Caitlyn67642, and she drew this little picture, and it's really cute. First is extras. She sent me these 2 little coin pouches. There's a mustache one and this leopard print one. She sent me this very, very big thing of beads, some red glitter, these cute Hello Kitty stickers, 2 duct tape bows, these 3 molds. Thank you for all the extras. The first charm she sent me is this little chick with a pink egg, and it is very cute. I really like it. One thing I would suggest that you work on is to try to keep your scrap clay out because there is a lot of dirt in your charms. Next, she sent these 2 donuts, and they are swirly on the bottom, which is pretty cool. One thing I would suggest to make them a little bit more realistic is to maybe glaze the top, and also to maybe make the icing a little smaller because it's kind of overflowing, and that's not really realistic. But if you're not going for a realistic look, they do look very cute. Next, she made this realistic taco, and it's very cute. You did a nice job. It looks very realistic on the inside. One thing I would suggest is to work on your head pins because the hole is very, very small, so it would be very tough for me to fit a jump ring in there, but it is a very, very cute charm, and you did a nice job. Next is this cupcake, which is very, very cute, and I think it did get a little smushed, so one thing I would suggest is to make sure you make the whole thing while it is still in the mold. Don't take it out of the mold until you are done with everything, because that will keep from the base from getting smushed. Another thing is that your head pin here kind of broke, or you didn't put it in all the way, so I think you should just work on your head pins. Other than that, your charm is really great. Next, she sent this little heart, and your glaze has a lot of cracks in it, so I think the brush you're using is not very good, or it's the glaze, and I think you should glaze the bottom. That would just make it look more uniform and would like make it even cuter, but you use a really nice color. And then she made this really cute and tiny cream puff, and I really like it. The only thing I would have to suggest though is of course to cut your head pin, because it is very, very big and that's really unnecessary. If you just trim it down and then make the loop smaller towards the cream puff, that would be a lot better. So thank you for sending me your charms. I really like them, and really the only thing you have to work on is, like everyone, to keep your dust and clay and other dirt out of your charms, which is really hard. We all have to work on that. And also work on your head pins and try to practice getting them more like eye pins. And the last review for today is by Super Creamy Ice Cream. And we did a trade, and these are just some charms she asked me to review. She did put one extra in the charm bag, however, and it's this little adorable little ribbon spool. So for her charms, this first one is a little mermaid, and it's so adorable. I love the color of her skin. It's really pretty, and you did everything really nice. One thing I would suggest though is to work on your blade, how you make the little texture on the tail, because I know it is very hard, but you kind of messed up sometimes, and then to try to fix it, it just looks a little messy, so you could just try to smooth it out and start over. If you ever make a mistake, you can always start over just to make your charm look perfect. But your charm, this is really, really, really great. Next is this adorable little moon, and it might be glow in the dark, I'm not sure, but it's so, so cute. I love the face, and you did a really nice job. There's really nothing I can say about this charm because you did a nice job, and it's so cute. Next, she sent me this super cute little chick, and she did a really nice job painting the features and making the entire charm. It's so adorable. The one thing I would suggest though is your eye pin does fall out very easily, as you can tell, so you should use some TLS or super glue. And last is this really small pig. As you can tell, it's like about the size of my thumbnail, and you did a really great job. It looks very nice. There's nothing I can really critique, and I just love the little tail. It's so cute. Thank you for sending me your charms. They are really excellent, and I really love them. Thank you to everyone who sent me charms to review, and thank you for everyone that's watching. Make sure you go check out these 3 awesome crafters, give them some support, and tell them that I sent you. I hope you guys like this video, and if you want a review of your own, make sure you personal message me here on YouTube.